Hey everybody, it's Lance with Lance Does Tech. How's it going? And you know, I've been in love with RGB lights ever since they started becoming a thing. And all throughout my house, I put up some light strips, like behind my TV in my basement, home theater. My son has light strips in his room. I just love them. I love the colors. I love everything about RGB lights. They're a lot of fun. So when Vont reached out to me and asked if I'd like to test their new light strips, I was all in. I was like, absolutely, I would love to test those out for you. Now, I've worked with Vont a lot in the past. On my other channel, Outland Outdoors, they sent me headlamps to test, and actually those headlamps are fantastic, and in fact is my go-to headlamp now whenever I do hiking, camping, or backpacking. The rechargeable spark headlamp is fantastic, love it. So when they told me they were broadening into these other areas as far as lighting goes, I was pretty excited to hear that. And I was trying to think of what would be the coolest application for my smart lights, and I came up with a great idea. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, which was finish off my dream desk setup, which you're seeing right now. Now, I've worked on this for a while, and I finally just recently got it to the point where I liked it, where I got all the cable management pretty cleaned up, as many cables out of the way as possible, and just nice, clean setup. And I'm pretty happy with the way it is right now. But what I thought would be really cool to add to it would be some LED lighting. I thought that would be really sweet. I've seen some cool stuff on YouTube, and just was like, man, that would finish it off. And with having to work from home now, the last 3 years with the pandemic, I spent a lot of time at this desk. So I was trying to make it as cool of a place to be as possible. So LED lighting, that'd just make it awesome. So I ended up attaching this light strip to the back of my desk, and man, it is just fantastic. Looks absolutely great. The colors are super bright. The LEDs are really nice. I was a little worried about the adhesive, but the adhesive is fantastic. It's a 3M adhesive. It stuck really well to this desk, fantastically well, and it turned out great. I think it just looks awesome, and with all the lights out, it just looks really good. What I really like about Vont is the value you get for the price. That's what I really liked about their headlamps, is they had a really good price on their headlamps, and you know, they weren't anything crazy, but they were just really reasonably priced for what they did. And in that space, when there's all these different brands competing, when you come across a good quality product for a good price, it draws your attention, and it's an attractive thing, for me at least. Same thing with these lights. Compared to other lights in the same space, you know, these were really well priced, and the features are great, and the quality is fantastic as well. Okay, so here's the packaging for the light strip. You can see it's very nondescript, no real colors or anything, just a brown box. It says Vont light strip on it. And I think that's how Vont saves a lot of their money. They don't have crazy flashy packaging. It's just pretty simple, and I really, really like that. It's very refreshing. So if you open it up, here, the contents inside the box, you're going to get just a simple card with the simple instructions on how to use it. Very simple there. QR code where you can go online. The strip itself comes on a roll like this. I've already used some of it, but I do have some left over. I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to use additional roll there, but you can see very nicely packaged. Really nice 3M adhesive backing on the roll there. What I don't have in the box is the cable that plugs in, but there's a wall cord that plugs in. It's not USB, it is just a wall plug, but that's okay. That goes under here. And then they do include also these mounting clips and screws. So if you need to, you can mount the strips somewhere if you need to, more than the adhesive to set them up. Now you can control these with the included controller that comes. You can control, turn them off and on. You can change the setting. You can change the scene, as it's called. And there are multiple different scenes, and the brightness. Or you can use the app, and this is where this set really shines, and that is the app. Now, compared to other smart things that I've used, ever had an app companion, this one is by far my favorite. The app is clean, it is really easy to use, and it's really user-friendly. So let's go through the app here. So you open it up, here's the interface for it. You can add multiple devices. Once you swipe in, you can turn it off and on from here. You can schedule the light, of course, change the brightness, and then the modes. So you have multiple different modes. You have the music setting, which is sensitive to sounds, sensitive to music. One of my favorite, I love that. It's really cool. You can change the colors. You can make as many colors as you like, and you can save those colors to your palette. Absolutely awesome there. And then scenes is where there are multiple different scenes you can choose from, preset, from sweet to twinkle, to sports, to movie, Christmas, Halloween, all different kinds of, there's multiple different scenes, and they're all really cool. And just depending on your mood and what you're looking for, something nice and quiet, or something bright and shiny. And then there's a DIY where you can create your own scenes. So you can use any colors you want, any combination of colors. Change the fade speed. You can have it pick the colors. There's the color wheel. Awesome app. Like I said, really easy to use, really intuitive. I just think it's fantastic. All in all, I really like the Smart Strip, and I love the fact that I can control it with my smart home devices. I use Google Home, but of course you can use Alexa, and it just works great. I can turn it off and on with my voice, or the app, or the controller that's attached to the strip. So super fantastic, really nice. Quality lights, really, I have no complaints. The brightness is great, the adhesive is great, the app, the controllers work flawlessly. So really nice product from Vont, as usual. They put out some great stuff. I'll put a link below if you're interested in picking up a set of these, or 2 or 3, and I highly recommend them. They're very nice, good high quality. And I'm Lance with Lance Does Tech. See you next time.